Hey y'all, I hope everybody's doing alright. This is Dave with the Bomb Smokes, and what I'm going to do today is make some pork fried rice. I've never made pork fried rice before, but I just love it. So anyway, now if you don't like meat, there's a lot of things you can do with this, but I just chose to use pork tenderloin. You can use chicken, or if you want to omit the meat, you can just use broccoli and all other kind of vegetables. But anyway, I'll get into all that. Stay tuned. Alright, now we're going to use 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, about a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, 2 teaspoons of white sugar. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of Hoisin sauce, 2 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce, 1/4 teaspoon of pure sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of malt vinegar. Now we have a 1/2 of a finely chopped red onion. We have about maybe a 1.5 cups of peas, 1 large carrot diced real well, and we have about 3 spring onions chopped very well. We've got 4 eggs beaten. We've got about 4 cups of rice, and we got about a 1.5 to 2 pounds of pork tenderloin cut into small cubes. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is use about 1/2 of this 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. I'm going to heat it up. I'm going to go ahead and fry my eggs. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Got my eggs here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook these eggs and just set them to the side for the time being. So I'll go ahead and do that. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I've set my eggs aside, and I'm going to use the remaining vegetable oil. And I'm going to throw in the chopped red onions, and the carrots, because I like the carrots to be tender. And I'm going to throw in my 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to stir this around for a little bit and get this all stir fried up here for about, I don't know, until the carrots become tender. I've had this cooking for about 5 minutes. That's about how long I think the carrots to take to get a little tender. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this sugar. I believe this was 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm just going to kind of stir fry this in with this here. I'm about ready to add my pork. I've got my pork. I'll go ahead and add that. And I'm going to fry this pork until it's pretty tender. I'm going to add a tablespoon of soy sauce, tablespoon of the same sauce, I've got a teaspoon of malt vinegar, and about a 1/2 teaspoon of sesame seed oil. This really gives it the that neat flavor. Okay, now what I did was I took my rice. This is Jasmine rice, by the way. I spread it out on a pan and put it in the refrigerator. I've heard that it gets a lot of the moisture out of it, and it's a lot easier to fry. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting in my rice. Now I'm going to add my peas. Going to put my egg in there now that I scrambled. Put that in there. Chop it up a little bit. Now the very last ingredient that we're going to put in there is the chopped green onion. We'll just put that in. And that's everything. We'll mix this up, let it cook for a couple minutes longer, and we'll be done. Alright, yum yum sauce, or shrimp sauce, if you want to call it that. I'm going to put a little bit of that on here. Oh yeah. Alright y'all, here it is. And I got to use a spoon. So I like to get every bite. That's awesome. I really like that. Very good. Well folks, that brings our cooking session to a close. Now remember, don't take this day for granted, because when it's gone folks. I'm gonna sit down and eat the rest of this stuff. I've got me a little beam tonight. Now y'all out there might think I drink all the time, but I got me some Dasani water right here, and I drink that all day. And then in the evening time, between 5 and 9, I'll have some beer, or I'll have a little bit of bourbon, or whatever I feel like having. Well look y'all, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you very much for watching. That's smooth.